do you know why we have a lot of graduates, but a lot of them are not able to transition to permanent residence? Is because of certain mistakes a lot of people are making. This is why I always say on my live stream that it's very important that you understand what the labor market needs are and also strategize in terms of the program you're taking and how that is going to lead you to permanent residence. A lot of times too, yes, there's bumpy roads ahead along the way, but at least there are mechanisms in place that you can try and avoid a number of these things. Someone who came here as a student did a DLI program, did not maintain full-time status, then eventually was not able to get a PGWP, which is the postgraduate work permit, and then someone who also maintained eligibility for the programs, got a PGWP, but still was not able to qualify under the Canadian Experience class to get permanent residence. So there's multitudes of factors that could prevent you from getting the permanent residence. This is why it is equally important to understand what is required, the eligibility requirement, what resources you need to put in place in order to get there. If a lot of you folks out there, your main goal is to gain permanent residence, but if the immigration government is only allotting a certain number of slots, then that means the labor market needs of what a country needs is going to be what the government is going to be targeting to allot those slots out, right? So if you don't meet those criterion, then it could become extremely difficult for you to gain permanent residence. This is why every year we have a lot of grads who are finishing from DLI institutions. They're not able to find a job in the field of studies, and then the time is taken because typically you get up to 3 years of PGWP depending on the length of your program. And if you don't utilize this well, then that's when last minute you start struggling and figuring out what do I need to do, what are the next steps and things like that. But there's recourse for all of these things. One thing I want to emphasize out there is that if you don't even get your experience inside Canada, you can still get your experience outside of Canada and still be able to come back into the country as a permanent resident. If you have questions about this topic, put it in a comment. Like and follow for more Canadian immigration tips.